Oh. We're going to go Gary Priest now, Eddie. Jeeps. Here comes a rambling crew, Jerry D, Cody too, talking geek and crushing puss, movies, games, 70s bush. Here comes a rambling squad, they are the just talking gods, never cheesy, never bore, contract tied to Skeletor. Here comes a rambling team, making all the hoo-has cream, got all the greatest nerd chat, the ramble's where it's at. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Thank you, Gary Priest. And just know,
Jeeps. Boom.
You could also enter a lyric.
That could be your lyrics being sung by your dulcet tones.
Man, you know what you're not doing? Leaving a 5-star rating or a positive text review for fuck's sake.
I know you're not doing that.
Come on,
I know you're not
subscribe
doing
to the
that.
Ramble. This is the Ramble Podcast, the Geek's Guide to Pop Culture. We're the geeks.
Yeah.
I'm comedian, cancer fighter, cougher.
Extraordinaire.
Cougher right extraordinaire. There. Cougher extraordinaire. Ooh, there goes a Brock. Right over there we have the one and only.
Comedian, podcaster.
Back at Homer?
Back at Homer? Back at Homer? Is that a thing? Back at Homer?
Back home?
Back homes?
Mr. Eddie Pence, look at us.
Oh, like,
Nobody need to hear that. Nobody need to hear that.
I was all set to just dump right into Daredevil Born Again season finale, and then I got hit upside the head with that new Fantastic Four trailer.
This was a big day for YouTube for me. Because I had the Mario World, Nintendo Direct, the Mario Kart World. Yeah. And then, right as I finished watching that, I see that there's a Fantastic Four trailer. Fuck.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Like, I was just processing Daredevil Born Again season finale, and then I get walloped with the final Fantastic Four trailer.
I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. I know.
Give me some time to breathe.
I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret, Eddie.
Okay.
Oh God, here it comes. You ready?
Is it racist? Is it a racist thing?
Thank God, not yet.
Okay.
It could go there.
Sexist?
It could go there.
Okay.
I don't see how this is gonna suck. God damn it! I don't want to say that.
Wow! You're gonna get canceled with words like that coming out of your mouth.
I know.
Your pie hole better shut up. You're gonna get us canceled.
I should have prefaced it by going, look, I don't want anyone to get canceled over here, but
maybe that's how we get the 5-star ratings and the positive text reviews. We try to get canceled.
I know this is gonna get me canceled.
What's more annoying? Like, this is a sidebar from our nerd talk.
Yes.
What's more, younger comics trying to make it going, I don't want to get canceled, or the older, like, more established comics jumping on that train? Like, what's more annoying?
It's stupidity on both ends. I think it's more annoying with the older ones because it feels like just that desperate Hail Mary. I'm going to go try to get I'm chasing a ring. Right? I'm late in my career. I'm chasing
You're Karl Malone joining the Lakers.
Well, yes, that's what this is. Yeah, I'm just chasing a ring. It's pretty pathetic either way. But, man, it's all pretty. But the funniest is always like, look, I try to, but they say the most milquetoast shit. Like, look, I don't want anyone to cancel me, but why do chicks go to the bathroom at the same time at the club? Like, whoa, yeah, jeez. Wow, look at this guy.
Those guy-girl observations.
Yeah, you really, boy, you could get killed saying that. Calm down. But man, dude, I was with you. I just wanted to talk Daredevil because holy shit, that was so good. But
that might have been the best 15 minutes of Punisher action I've ever seen.
Jesus fucking Christ. Now this is what so real quick, let's just, dare I say two things about the Fantastic Four?
I dare you.
Okay, you already heard one. I'll repeat myself. Yeah. I think it's impossible.
Fuck, you're gonna get us canceled. Stop it.
I know. The other one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go crazy. You ready for me to go crazy? Everything we're seeing is in the first 45 minutes. I'm still there.
Well, didn't Feige already said everything in the Fantastic Four, at least the first couple trailers that came out, maybe not this one, but the other trailers,
Right.
it was all the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Right. I'm going to say, and you saw Galactus in those. So,
So that means he's showing up like first act.
Right off the bat.
He's showing up.
Right off the bat. Oh,
There's no build up. Here's the Herald. We're going to see Galactus in the third act. We're getting Galactus in the first act.
And I want to apologize to you because I spoiled a great moment in the comics, thinking there's no way Franklin and Valeria are going to be anywhere near their MCU debut.
Boom.
And then 5 seconds into the trailer, hey, I'm pregnant. Like, okay,
boom.
Great. There we go.
There
I go.
Here.
Yeah, Franklin and Valeria are about to pop. There we go.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Sorry. But, yeah, I'm just, I can't fucking wait, dude. Eddie, we're going to have to try to muster up some, not that it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be good, but we're going to have to muster up enthusiasm for Thunderbolts. I'm going to have to like that. I'm going to have to psych myself up for it.
It could be a trap game. It could definitely be a trap game.
Exactly. This could be like Tyson. Tyson taking Buster Douglas.
We could be overlooking Thunderbolts.
Yes.
We're focused on Fantastic Four.
Right. This could be like Tyson.
We're coming off Daredevil and Andor, and looking forward to Fantastic Four. And right there's Thunderbolts. That's a trap game.
It's a trap, dude.
That's the Jacksonville Jaguars, right in the middle of your schedule.
Right there,
yeah.
And you'd get rolled, 35-3. You know, when you've been undefeated, you're 8-0.
But I think we're going to
see
games. We're going to see Sentry, and we may see the Void.
Void.
And that's gonna. I think that's gonna play a big part in Doomsday.
I think it has to. It has to.
So I don't know how we can't get up for that game.
I know that's true. I
don't see how we don't get.
That's a good point. That's a good point. We're gonna. Would help if Alt-Right Cody were here. We need that coaching. But okay.
Yeah. Could use a pep talk. Coach.
Could use that halftime speech. Holy shit! Daredevil, Bornian again. Oh,
I didn't know how. I thought it was going to be like a massive cliffhanger and therefore not as satisfying of an episode.
Yes. Yeah.
And boy, was I wrong.
Okay, first of all, did Matt Murdock on purpose sabotage his relationship with Heather by calling her Karen the second he came to?
I mean, there's a lot of things with Matt Murdock I'm questioning now in this whole series. Like, I was even questioning, did he intentionally set free Bullseye? Like, just like, he's a Matt Murdock pushed to the edge.
Yes, but he still doesn't want anyone to die.
True.
But my God, boy, what a fuck up calling her Karen.
Karen.
But
you know what? Who didn't like that? Because fuck Heather.
Fuck Heather. Because she just she ends with the heel turn. Yeah. She just goes full heel turn. I'm going to ask you something.
Full RFK Jr. right down.
Oh, I think it'd be a good idea now. Let's give everyone the measles. Like that. Autistic kids can't write poems. What the fuck was that? Oh, great job, America. We're healthy again.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, great job, gang. So let's this is gonna be obviously spoiler filled. I want to try to go bit by bit here, Eddie, because we'll get to the Heather heel turn, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
We're gonna get to a big question I have, Eddie, for you. But I thought major fuck up calling her Karen.
Yeah.
My bullet points, my favorite scenes: Kingpin ordering the hit on Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
The entire "Killing Me Softly" with his song sequence, I loved. There is, my God, is it just magic when Punisher and Daredevil are taking care of business at the same time?
That scene when he's walking into his dark apartment, he sits on the couch, and I'm like, Punisher's there.
Punisher's there. The way he laughs, the way he does that little laugh, you're like, oh fuck, Punisher's there.
And then the camera swings over, and then Matt Murdock says, I forgot what the line was, but it was like, I knew you were here or some shit, whatever he says. But and then he's standing over there, and from that moment on, that fucking episode.
And what a line! You're a wall-to-wall asshole. Which is what this is like. I love how and this is what works best in this kind of pulpy storytelling, right? Comic is in pretty much any storytelling is Cyclops and Wolverine, right?
Yeah.
That's that Daredevil Punisher. Every little thing about each other gets under the other one's skin,
Yeah.
but either one of them would jump on a grenade for the other in a heartbeat.
They're brothers, but they can't
it's
stand each other.
Yes, it's just, and I love it. And like
Scene where Punisher's like getting ready to pop the one dude whose hand's stuck on the wall with a knife, and Daredevil jumps on. He's like, "You're gonna take a bullet for this piece of shit now?" He's like, "What about that guy over there?" And just fucking pops.
Boom!
Over there.
What a fucking moment! You can take one for him. Bam! Like God,
and that was Daredevil's like, "Stop knocking off!
Stop this!" It was so good. It was, and did the pun? Well, we're gonna get to this in a minute. Next. My God, the Kingpin pulling a physical scanners.
Wow. I was wondering, like, how when they walked in that room full of plastic,
you knew the guy's dead. You knew that.
You knew he's dead. Well, you knew he's dead as soon as he got in the car and saw the tattoo on the dude's neck. And he knew he was dead at that point. He kind of sat back. He's like, "This is my last ride."
No, here we go. Yeah.
But I was like, how gory are they gonna get in this plastic coated room? And I was like. He chopped him in the throat, and I thought it was just going to be like a lynching, like they're just all the cops are going to just beat the shit out of him.
Bullet in the back of the head or something.
Yeah, something like that. I had no idea he was going to fucking just.
Oh fuck!
And then they let the camera hang on it.
Yes.
Whereas Jaw's like half hanging off, and his forehead's hanging over here. I'm like, wow.
Oh.
That's the most violent Marvel has ever gotten.
Ever. And what a heel turn by the assistant who ratted out the guy.
Yeah.
You thought maybe she's going to try to do something to stop, but she's just the ultimate Mike Johnson. Just like, nope, we're going to.
I got no balls.
I got no balls. I'm just going to let him do it.
I kind of knew in the office when Kingpin was telling her, like, hey, we're going to get rid of the people that don't fall in line. And you could see the fear in her eyes.
I better fall in line.
She's like, you could see the fear in her eyes. So, and I knew when she was talking to that guy, I'm like, right. And she's like, well, I can't go with you. I'm like, oh, okay. You're dead.
Yep.
You're dead.
Fuck, dude. And this is like, I saw somebody say they couldn't fully appreciate how great the show was because of how eerily similar to Trump running the country Kingpin is right now.
Dude, it's literally what Kingpin's doing on that show is like on steroid. It's like an abbreviated version of what's happening in real life. Almost.
It's fucking and like it. Oh God.
And this show was written way before this show that's going on now.
I know. It's like that. They're probably the feeling like, oh boy.
But the only difference is I wouldn't be afraid to fight Donald.
Trump. Yeah,
Kingpin I wouldn't mess with.
Kingpin I would.
But I would punch. I would punch the shit out of Donald.
Wouldn't be worried about taking on anybody in that cabinet. Kingpin, okay, yeah, I'm a little worried.
Kingpin I wouldn't mess with.
But Jesus, this is, and so now we find out that Karen and Punisher may have been doing a little bit of like
a little wink.
Look at that, and I was kind of pleasantly surprised that they brought Karen Page back.
I'm glad
I thought they were sending her off, and
they kind of brought the series back full circle from the first episode to the final one.
And so obviously Punisher. Here's a couple of questions I have for you.
Yeah.
Did the Kingpin? I think Punisher purposely got himself captured. Don't you? He knew what he was
walked
doing.
into it. He knew what he was doing.
He purposely, because he knew they were all fanboys. He knew they weren't going to kill him.
Yeah.
And so he purposely gets captured just to bust his way out at the end in the end credits, which is going to be fucking great. Swordsman's in there.
Yeah.
Swordsman's in there.
All the rich people are in there.
All the rich people. Are we going to see? It literally like sword. It's like Bezos, Zuckerberg. Are we gonna see? Okay, here's my big question for season 2. Are we gonna see a Bullseye face turn? Because there was that look on his face. The last you see of him, he doesn't look 100% in who he is and what he's doing.
Well, neither does the fucking the Smithers to Kingpin.
But what's his name?
I forget what his
the British guy. The
British
guy.
He looks like he's having some doubt, and especially after Kingpin fucking scanned the commissioner's face, the look on his face is like, oh, this is.
He scanned him the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. an old-fashioned scanner. But like
Scanners is a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
This was an and one layup. That was king, but this was the 3 points the old-fashioned way. That's what that is.
But like I think he looked like they were hanging on his face quite a bit.
Right. I can't.
Like people are like now. Maybe it was just to show everyone's afraid of Kingpin now. Like he's
except the dipshit kid who thinks this guy's awesome. The Aiden Ross of the group. The Logan Paul of the crew.
The fucking bro podcaster of the group.
Right. That's like, it's, dude, I'm so excited for season. So I think we're getting a Punisher one-off and then season 2. I think, right?
That's what's happening. I was hoping, and this, if I hadn't, I mean, I guess maybe it's just like, I'm asking for too much because I think we're eventually going to see it. But when he walked into the bar at the end to give his speech, I thought we were going to see Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and even Iron Fist.
Danny.
I thought we were going to see the Defenders.
Oh, man, I wanted that so bad. I was like...
The pop would have been huge
had
that happened.
But I think that, they purposely had someone standing to where, like, you couldn't see everybody who was there.
Yeah, there's people there we didn't see.
I wonder if that is going to be... I mean, oh, man. Because, the reality is all you need is Jessica Jones. But...
Yeah.
If
but because like when they walk in, we need an army, and it's just the old lady that runs the bar and the guy that gives them his information.
Like this is much. And the current.
You guys are in trouble if this is your army.
If this is your army, you need more. So if they get Power Man, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones, oh shit! And I wonder if that's now. Here's my pie in the sky. I really hope the Punisher one-off is called Punisher Warzone. That's just.
I know, but I mean, they already made the movie Punisher Warzone.
I know, but it was fine. But I want it.
It was fine, but like I don't know if they're gonna call. I mean, it needs to be Punisher Warzone, but I don't know if they're gonna do it or not.
Oh fuck, dude! So good. What a man! So now we have Andor. What a way to end Daredevil. What a go out with beyond a bang. Yeah. It was so well done, so much fun. I thought it was just extremely satisfying. I'm sure. We're gonna have if it is the Defenders, is it going to be a 6-man deep or 7-person deep Defenders with Swordsman, Jessica Jones, Danny, Power Man, Daredevil, the new White Tiger, right?
Yeah. Well, she's still so young,
Punisher,
so I don't know.
Punisher, yeah, that's true. But
I mean, what would be amazing if you could drop Spider-Man in there for a couple episodes?
Fuck, that would be dude. That would
just to get him back to the street level roots.
Yeah, that would be, or maybe Moon Knight.
Ooh. Yeah,
maybe Moon Knight.
Was Moon Knight a Defender in the comics?
He might have been. The problem is, it's like the band Deep Purple. Like everyone's been part of it. The Defenders and the Avengers. At one point, everyone's been in there. It's like it's like Deep Purple. At one point, you and I played drums for Deep Purple. At one point, like it's just it. Oh man, but yeah, I can't wait for next Andor. What a goddamn ramble, everybody. Ramble 516, Ramble Radio 516. Before we leave, the bad news is we do have
contractual obligation. Skeletor. Yeah. We were just talking about the season finale of Daredevil Born Again and how satisfying it was. Did you get the same satisfaction when He-Man and Masters of the Universe had their finale?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. No. And I'm still upset. If it were up to me, I wrote my own treatment for the finale, and what was going to happen was it was a giant queef was going to encompass all of Eternia, and then He-Man would be powerless, but no shit, to stop it. He-Man, of course, powerless to stop the queef. And I would stand there and go, hear ye. Citizens of Eternia, I will save you. And I would just open my mouth and suck in the noxious queef, saving everybody. About an hour and a half of me sucking in the noxious queef to save everyone. And then I would go spit the queef out in a place where no one would be harmed by it. That was what I'd written, and they said no, and we got whatever bullshit you saw. Now, I bet you're wondering, because this was based on real life. What place is big enough to hold a queef that would take hours to suck in and then release and not harm anybody? Go ahead, ask Eddie.
Where?
He-Man's mother's pussy! Well,
Okay.
all right. Cinesnob Cody.
Let's get him on.
Let's get Rotten Tomatoes. Let's right those wrongs. Loquisha, all that. Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report.
There we go.
Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper here on the Podderation Network.
Yes.
And then also on Fridays, Not Today with Jen Sturger.
Get that. You can find me in the same Ramble locales. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm also streaming games. Come follow us all. Kick and Twitch at Retro Rota. Just my name on YouTube. Subscribe to all of our things. Find us, love us, subscribe to the Ramble. 5-star rating, positive text review. We will be back next week. Have a great fucking weekend. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Enjoy the music.
Boom!
Oh, God, look at that.
Look at it.
Man,
Soak it up.
soak that shit in.
Dude, like when the Punisher was in the cage, and he's like, "Hey, it's nice to meet you," and he puts his hand out. I'm like,
You know it's over.
like, why you do it? Like,
But again, they're all fanboys.
they're all fanboys, so like it works. If they weren't fanboys, I'm like, this is just lazy writing. But I'm like, no, they're fanboys. Of course, they'd want to shake his hand.
Oh, wait. Do we get the Daughters of the Dragon to be in the army? Misty Knight?
Are we gonna have Elektra show up? Is Elektra gonna show up?
Just to really complicate shit with Matt when he thinks he's back with Karen.
Maybe him, her, and Heather are like a four-way.
Oh.